Hello, yes, it's me, Hollie back with an instant match reaction. I'm here today to report that Spurs have won 2-1 against Brighton. I'm not sure how, but we'll get into it in a minute. But if you're new to the channel, please remember to like, share, comment and subscribe so you never miss a video.
Yes, it's Hollie's Hotspurs back with another one. Chatting all things Tottenham, we're second to none. Special guests every time, if it's win, lose or draw. The passion is high like Harry Kane when he scores. Or when Lloris makes a world-class save. We got Højbjerg running the mid every game. Settle down, stick around, share your thoughts with the panel. And make sure you're subscribing to the channel, cause...
Yes, ladies and gents, we have managed to beat Brighton. I'm not quite sure how. This game kind of had it all. We did manage to score first with Heung-min obviously scoring 100 goals in the Premier League. The first Asian player to ever do that. So big him on. It was a great finish as well. And I think he needed that for his confidence. From then on out, got a little bit hairy. We saw that we decided we were going to allow McMona to get in behind from a dire mistake. Once again, passing it straight to him. But luckily for us, VAR said that it was handball. There's a lot of controversy around VAR today, but that was the first call. I think we got lucky with that one. It could have gone either way, to be fair. And as we know with VAR, it's supposed to be clear and obvious. Wasn't clear and obvious, but anyway, moving on. We then see that we go 1-1 when we decide we're going to leave the big friendly giant Dunk alone at the back while Dyer adjusts his shorts. He then heads it home free as a bird, and we go 1-1. There was then some argy-bargy on the touchline between Stellini and Dezabi. I think it was mainly Dezabi, but apparently if you don't control your own touchline, both managers are off, and that's what we saw. And then, for and behold, we saw Ryan Mason was actually at the helm of it, which yeah, interesting. We also then finally got to see Dan Juma, which I must say I am still taken back by, that he actually managed to see some blades of grass today. He played quite well because we managed to get the winning goal from Harry Kane, and I'm not going to lie to you, Dan Juma managed to pull away two players at the back post to leave Harry Kane alone, free to slot it into the back of the net. It was a very good finish, but it wasn't all plain and sailing because Højbjerg has had an absolute monstrous game today in terms of bad, because not okay, he set up the goal for Harry Kane, but apart from that he was god awful. I don't know how in this world VAR did not give Brighton a penalty. I mean, there was a couple of chances for a penalty today, but I don't know how he didn't give it to him, because he was stood literally right there and Højbjerg decides to stamp on his foot and VAR's like, nah, nothing to see here. I definitely think Daniel Levy has paid off VAR on the ref today, because if I was a Brighton fan, I would be fuming. It was that bad. But luckily we somehow managed to get all 3 points. I'm still baffled by it. It also means when we go and play Bournemouth that we will have Ryan Mason at the helm. We should have just had him in the first place, it seems. But yes, not a very good performance, but we will go into it in much more detail on Monday at 7 PM, where I'll be joined by guests once again to dissect everything that happened. Honestly, it's like an episode of EastEnders once again. But until next time, come on you Spurs.